Okay, hello, wonderful viewers. Welcome to IKEMBA TV, and it's still your African Chinese Queen Emilia Donatus. So today is going to be a very spectacular time. It is actually hot seats with my special guest. As you all know, it's all about redefining culture and spirit. So while I go on a short break, I will be introducing my special guest. You stay tuned.
The richness of our tradition and vibrancy of our celebration.
Experience the pinnacle of African entertainment.
Show some love. Put your hands together for MOP.
Lifestyle trends from cutting-edge technology
Let's go, Vincent.
to cultural fashion. Stay informed with latest news updates within Africa and beyond. Dive into the world of African cinema where stories come to life.
Peace, progress, and stability in the family.
With a diverse lineup of educative shows and inspiration.
This is EXPOSITION TV, redefining African culture and the spirit.
Okay, welcome back, guys, to IKEMBA TV. It's all about redefining culture and spirit, and it's still your African Chinese Queen Emilia Donatus. So today I have with me a very spectacular personality who has been beyond the shores of Nigeria and as a youth, imparting life and also making impact. So I'm going to introduce him. He goes by the name His Excellency Dr. Tasie Njemonwu Daniel, Director General, International College for Diplomatic Affairs. Welcome, Your Excellency.
Thank you so very much.
I hope I did not bulldoze your name.
Well, you did your best, but
Njemonwu.
it's in Njemonwu.
Okay, Njemonwu.
Njemonwu.
Nice to have you on the show.
Thank you very much.
So
It's a
I hope
pleasure.
it wasn't stressful bringing you down here.
Oh, not at all. Not at all.
Okay, so the viewers are waiting to hear from you. Like I said, today we're talking about something very spectacular about our Excellency. Very last time we talked about Made in Nigeria, Made with Grace. And as a part of that, he's a proudly Nigerian citizen born in Nigeria. And he has been making impact as a young philanthropist. So he's going to tell us a little about himself. So for my special guest, question number one. Are you tensed?
No, I'm not.
Of course, you cannot be tense. Can you tell us a little about yourself and what inspires you every day? Being an ambassador for the International College for Diplomatic Affairs. So can you tell us a little about yourself? I'm pretty sure everybody wants to know.
Well, let me begin by saying thank you for having me here
You're welcome.
at IKEMBA TV. I've always looked forward to be here, and I never knew that it was going to be so soon. So I must say that it's a privilege, it's an honor to be amongst the first face of guests.
Okay.
Yes, in the first period of this TV to be here. So just like you've introduced me, I am Dr. Tasie Njemonwu Daniel, and I'm from River State here. I'm
Okay.
a son of the soil. I'm from Emohua local government area.
Ikwera Mekal.
Dearly.
Welcome.
Thank you. My community is Iba.
Okay.
Iba. You can also call Iba Uvwa.
Uvan.
That is the more native name.
My secondary school principal do come from Iba, but though he's late.
Oh, may his soul rest in peace.
Yeah.
So I'm from Omobizu clan
Okay.
in Iba, and while my mother is from Obakri.
Bakri.
So I'm a combination of two very strong communities.
Okay.
So for a start, I tell myself that there are just very few polyvalent people in the world, and I happen to be one of them. I'm a very polyvalent person. So
Okay.
if I begin to say much about myself, I don't think we may leave this place.
Of course, it's good for you to introduce yourself so that the viewers get to know who their guest is. Yeah, but that's pretty good. So tell us what inspires you every day.
Well, My inspiration was drawn from my father
Okay.
and the urge to ensure that he is proud wherever he is now because he's late.
Oh, sorry.
Thank you very much. The urge to ensure that he is proud has been an inspiration to me. And I've always wanted to be the difference everywhere I found myself. And so I worked assiduously for that to ensure that I'm the difference anywhere. I'm someone who loves the spotlight. I don't like to be in a place and
Where you're not visible.
and I'm not visible. So I like to steal the spotlight.
Okay, well, you have the spotlight at the moment.
No. I think you already have the spotlight with your
You
beautiful
have
smile.
you have the spotlight already.
So thank you so much. So that's where my inspiration comes from.
Okay.
Each day I draw strength from my father, my late father, how resilient he was, how hardworking he was. He was a very hardworking man who pioneered a lot of industries, even if some of them actually folded up
Okay.
before and after his death. But to be from the loins of someone so inspiring, I said to myself, I must be the difference. So I
Okay.
draw my inspiration from
Okay,
my
that's
late
pretty
father.
good having a very role model as a parent who sets the pace for us to follow. That's very good. So my next question to you is, what first drew you into your field of passion? I mean, being an ambassador to International College of Diplomatic Affairs, that's a lot of huge. I know that in the university curriculum we have diplomatic studies,
True.
history and diplomatic studies. Yeah, I happen to have that as a course. So tell us what drew your attention, I mean, to achieve that passion.
Well, I have a degree in international relations and diplomacy.
Okay.
That's my first degree. Although my father wanted me to be a banker like him.
Okay, your dad was a banker.
Yes, he was with First Bank,
Okay.
one of their senior bankers then. So, but I'm someone who I love to create a problem too,
Okay.
even if I love to solve a problem. So I like to be a negotiator. I like to be a representative. And so that was what, projected my interest, what wind my interest into studying diplomacy.
Okay.
And after doing diplomacy at my first degree and second degree, I said to myself, I ought to practice what I studied. Even if for many years after my university education, I became an educationist, just like my mother.
Wow.
Yes. So I became the registrar I've been registrar of 3 universities.
Okay.
Yes, Université La Hedge, Université EIC Dauphine, and East Bakom University, where I'm still the chief registrar.
Wow.
For the past 8 years, I've been an educationist, also being a visiting professor in Burkina Faso, all the way down from the Republic of Benin, about 24 hours by land. No, I didn't really quit. I didn't really quit banking, or I did an NID in banking.
Okay.
At least I fulfilled the.
So that means you touch light a little bit of daddy's ambition.
Yes. In Imo State, I did banking operations before I proceeded to do international relations and
Okay, so being a diplomatic ambassador for the Africans, can you speak French?
Oui, je parle très bien le français.
Ah, oui. That's pretty good. So my next question for you is, how did your journey begin and what was your breakthrough moment? Having these years of experience for 8 years, so I'm pretty sure that there is a startup, the middle, and the spotlight.
Well, my journey began from very long ago.
Okay.
It didn't just begin now. It didn't just begin when I finished university. Even at the university, I was engaged in politics. Yes, I was engaged as a school representative.
Just because you want to be on the spotlight.
Yes, just if I was class governor at my university, I was class governor of the department. There were over 400 in the department, and I was the class governor.
When you're a son of a warrior, why wouldn't you be one?
Of course. So, it's been a long time coming. I've always wanted to occupy leadership positions. I've always wanted to direct people,
Okay.
to guide people, to lead them to the light. And so I didn't stop I didn't stop at the secondary school. I attended Army Day secondary school Bori camp, and those who were my classmates in Army Day, they know very well that I was social prefect head.
Okay.
I was also active in UNESCO, active in press club.
That's pretty good. Those were my special clubs.
Oh yeah. In fact, I was like a chameleon because I joined Young Farmers Club. I joined the Young Catholic Students.
Somebody
Even if
just
I wasn't
wants to
a
be
Catholic,
everywhere.
I just wanted to be everywhere. I wasn't a science student, and I still joined Jet Club just because I wanted to relate with people. And when the school looked at me, they said, the best person we can give social prefect head of this school is Tasie Daniel. So I became social prefect head. And since then, I've always been a leader.
Okay, so ranging from the beginning point to the peak, when was your breakthrough moment? Because this was a preparation from the cradle.
Yes, my breakthrough moment was 2017.
Okay.
Precisely when I wrote to a university and I wrote to the founder of the university and I said to him that I can make your university better if you contract me to be the director.
That's so much audacity. I'm pretty sure the owner will be wondering.
Of course. So I wrote to him, I called him, I wrote to him. We engaged for a period of time. And I was just a young man too.
So how did you find him? Because I'm pretty sure that
Well, online.
He's someone you don't know.
Online. I have my ways of searching and investigating.
Is it that someone gave you an info or you just woke up and said, I want to see the owner booking a
I'm
fast?
actually very audacious, so I went online, went through the ministry's list, checked and checked and checked.
There's a
Who
link.
was the founder of Soso University? How do I reach him? I got his number and then I reached out to him. I said, I can make your university better. I can give you more students in your university. I can direct your university and bring it to the spotlight. And he said, okay, let's have a partnership. And I didn't have a car. I hired a car that day. I went to Lagos. I bought a new suit.
Of course, you have to dress how you want to be addressed.
I had a car. I got a driver, bought a new suit, and we went. I went to some other person. They served as my PA.
Okay.
And when we got there, the man knew that. The man saw that this young man is already doing very well, but I wasn't. So we signed the contract, and that was the breaking point.
Wow, that's beautiful. 2017. Do you know what actually happened there? The Bible says, whatever you envision, call it into manifestation. It was what you wanted.
Exactly.
Though at that point, it wasn't visible, but you have to act on it. I mean, they say you have to fake it to make it, but at this point, I don't see it as you faking it. The audaciousness there is your confidence, calling what you desire into manifestation. And because you have the credibility to defend what you envision,
Exactly.
it came to you. So how did you settle the people that you hired on the way?
Well, before then, I was doing little of educational consultancy.
Okay.
So I had access to little funds.
Okay.
From when I finished university, I didn't just go to fold my hands. I started doing educational consultancy. I was almost on the road every day. So I had access to little funds.
Wow.
And I didn't borrow money to go and hire a car. No, I had the money to hire the car.
Okay.
So
that's beautiful. So while we go on a short break, when we come back, we take the last question. Stay with us.
The richness of our tradition and vibrancy of our celebration.
Experience the pinnacle of African entertainment.
Show some love. Put your hands together for MOP.
Lifestyle trends from cutting-edge technology
Let's go, Vincent.
to cultural fashion. Stay informed with latest news updates within Africa and beyond. Dive into the world of African cinema where stories come to life.
Peace, progress, and stability in the family.
With a diverse lineup of educative shows and inspiration.
This is IKEMBA 1 TV, redefining African culture and the spirit.
Welcome back to Is the IKEMBA One TV and still your African Chinese Queen Emilia Donatus. We're talking about redefining culture and spirit. So in the season of Made in Nigeria, Made with Grace, and I have my distinguished guest, a very extraordinary personality who is doing so well for himself as a young educationist, philanthropist, and as well ambassador representing Africa and still going globally. So in this section, we want you to actually learn and also network, because whatever you envision, you call it into manifestation. Dr. Tasie Njemonwu did not just envision, he has well put in the work. And you know the words that says, when preparation meets opportunity, it pays way for itself. So it is the testament of what Dr. Tasie Njemonwu represents. So while we sail through the journey of his career ambition, we get to learn more of where he stands. So welcome back, my
Thank you so very
specialty.
much.
So right away, I'm giving you the last two questions so that you can actually round up. So the next question for you is, what values or principles guide your work life?
Wow, that's a very tactical question.
Yeah, because for you to be able to achieve all these ambitions without having a limitation, that should be principles.
Well, I wouldn't say there were no limitations.
Okay.
The limitations are always there.
Yeah, of course, but it takes a disciplined mind to stay focused.
Yes. In my early days as director at that university, I developed ulcer
Okay.
along the line, and that was because I forgot about food for a long time.
You're so inquisitive about the book.
I was very inquisitive about working, about reading and working. I used to be a very uptight person.
Okay.
Yes. Very disciplined. My staff, even those who may watch this video.
Are you an introvert or extrovert?
No, never been an introvert.
Because an introvert can never explode out much.
No, never been an introvert. I've always been an extrovert, So there were certain disciplinary measures that I employed
Okay.
in my early days. Some of them I've given up on them. Some of them I have enhanced them. You understand? So one of them is I do not tolerate any form of degradation.
Okay.
I do not allow people to look down on me. You may think it's not a disciplinary measure, but it is. When I tell you I can do something, the moment you say that I can't do it, I just let you go. When I tell you I did this, or I can do this, or I'm doing this, the moment you doubt me or you say, no, I don't think you're able to do it, I may just have to let you go.
Okay, what if in a scenario where you just meeting the person for the first time? I mean, someone needs clarity. I just met you and perhaps I want to know, and you have to clarify me. I don't just have to believe.
Well, that is why from my school of thought, I do not tell people they cannot do something when I've not seen them doing it or not.
Okay.
So I believe that when you approach people to do something, and you haven't seen them do it or not, they have your trust. And so when they have your trust, it is until they are unable to do it that you can doubt them.
Okay.
So doubt should come after action.
Okay, so in your principles of logic, you believe that everybody deserves a chance.
Everybody deserves a chance.
Really?
Yes.
So if someone just walk into your office and say, sir, I can be your managing director, you not see, you say, take the seat.
Well, it's also important to know the antecedents surrounding such a person.
Okay.
Someone cannot just come and aim for a managing position.
So there has to be some testing.
Yes, there has to be. No, it's not even testing at the moment. If you want to be a manager, we need to see what you've managed before.
Okay, and I was audacious enough to present my portfolio well articulated enough that is so convincing.
Well, if
You won't put me to test.
well, no. See, you can't test people if you don't put them on the testing ground.
Okay.
So that is why we have probative employment.
Okay.
Probational employment. You
3
employ
months, 6 months.
Yes, and then you get to know if they can do it. or
Okay.
not.
So at what peak of your life do you, I mean, sometimes you could, I don't know if you've been in that state where you've told yourself that, I see in these 4 years, no girlfriend, no friends, you just straight ahead. And at some point, you got deviated. What are the things that actually get you focused to stay focused at that point? I mean, this is my principles. I'm not going to break it. And even when the temptation got higher, did you maintain it, or at some point in your life you deviated a little and then you come back?
Well,
Because people are learning.
I should say that I've never been a saint.
Yes, we just have to be honest.
Yes, I've always been a bad boy.
Okay, bad boy in what sense?
Well, in the sense that I don't claim to be what I'm not.
Okay,
So
that's originality.
yes, so if I'm not celibate, I can't tell you that I'm celibate when I'm not.
Okay.
So because you said something here, you said if there was any time I
Yes.
said I don't want to have a girlfriend, and no, there was no time like that. There was never a time like that.
That was an illustration.
Yes,
The question is,
I needed to use that too.
okay,
So that because viewers are watching, so that you don't have somebody who comes and say I was his girlfriend in 2017 and now he said he was not distracted. I just wanted to use that.
yeah, because they
people
want to
perceive things-
understand what values or principles guided your work life.
Okay,
Because something has to keep you grounded no matter the distractions.
truth.
Okay,
I'm going to give you 4.
okay,
Number 1, truth and honesty.
okay,
In my work life and in my workplace, I would prefer a thief who tells me that
the
he stole
truth than the one who's pretending.
than the person who does not.
That's me.
I would prefer if you stole a thing and you tell me that you stole it, I prefer you.
Than the
Because-
one who claims to be sent.
Exactly. So truth has always been my guide. I tell people if I'm going to make 50,000 naira on something, I'll tell them it's 50,000 naira I'm making on this thing. Go and find out. It's 50,000 naira. If the thing is going to work, I'm going to tell you it's going to work. If it's not going to work, I'll tell you it's not going to work. If I can't do it, I'll tell you I can't do it. So I've always stood on the path of truth. That's 1. And then 2, I always minded my associations. The Bible says that evil communication corrupts
Good conduct.
good conduct, good manners. I've always been mindful of my communication. Even from my teenage, the people say, "You don't want to join us where we're going." I say, "What will I gain there? What will I gain there? How would it benefit me?" Even when some of my mates are speaking the English Creole, the vernacular, I didn't join them. Why? Because I didn't want them to corrupt my spoken
You have
English.
a destination where you're going,
I have
so
a
you want to
destination.
be focused.
So I always mind. That is till now. I mind the kind of company I keep. I mind the kind of association I keep. And so that's why if you look at my list of friends, maybe 90% or 80% of my friends are way older than me. They are way more accomplished. They are way more advanced.
That's
than I
even the
am.
best company to keep.
It is the best company to keep. So I mind
Yeah.
my associations, and I do my best also to avoid anything that becomes an addiction.
Okay.
If I know that such thing will become addiction, I let it go. I avoid addictions. I avoid anything that can lead to an addiction
Okay.
at all costs.
That's pretty good.
And the 4th one, I discovered and I harnessed how to leave the crowd. Certain points in your life, you should learn when to exit the scene. So I used to tell people that you cannot tell how beautiful a picture is or how ugly a picture is if you don't leave the picture. So sometimes I always have to leave the picture so I can see
From a
the
distance.
true nature of the picture. So, people don't know when to disassociate themselves from whether a business or from a team. People don't know when to opt out. So I always tell myself there are certain times I just need to stay away from people. I need to go into solitude and talk to myself, talk to my inner person, talk to my spirit and get myself back. So people need to find their solace time also,
Okay.
when they exempt themselves from the crowd, and that's when they can truly discover who they are.
Okay, that's beautiful. Thank you so much. And the last question is, what message would you love to share with young people or aspiring talent watching it today?
Well, one message I would love to share with young people is something I always say:
Which is,
old age does not begin at 60;
okay,
it begins now.
why? Why is that?
Because responsibilities are not mindful of age.
Okay,
Responsibilities do not care how young or how old you are. And so, if you know where you are going to, if you know that you have a bright destiny ahead of you, then you have to be old today. You must give up a lot of youthful exuberances and exorbitances. You must give them up.
okay,
You have to give them up if you know you have a destiny ahead of you. And I've been one person like that who lets go a lot of things that could have drawn me back, that could have weighed me down. I let them go and I decided to be old. So I got older first before my age. Every age I've marked, I was older than that age in the future
okay.
before I marked that age. And so maybe when I'm even going to mark, when I'm going to mark 40, people will wonder, you're not up to 40. But I'm not.
But you think 40.
I don't just think 40, I think 87.
Well, that's pretty good. Okay, incredible views you've heard from my distinguished guest. It is a very wonderful time with you, His Excellency, my great philanthropist, and at the same time, educationist, His Excellency Dr. Tasie Njemonwu, a very good historian, yeah? Being an ambassador to International College of Diplomatic Affairs is not just a small feat. It's a great feat indeed. And as a young person, I'm pretty sure you have a lot to learn from his section today. And don't forget, he said, whatever you envision, call it into manifestation. That's number one. Number two, you have to always stay positive at all times, because positive declarations brings productive results. Do
That's
you
right.
agree?
I agree.
So, and lastly, you have to also dress the way you want to be addressed, because at every point of his journey, he never wanted to be described as a failure. He never wanted to be addressed as someone who's incomplete. He has always feel complete, and he has expressed complete, and he has delivered complete. So, in everything you're doing as a young person, set your mind on it and stay focused. And lastly, from our guest, he said, learn when to detach from anything that limits you from your destinations, because when that time comes, who are you going to be blamed? And learn to take responsibility, be accountable, and be honest, because it opens greater doors for you, right, my sweetheart? So, what's our final words from you while we say goodbye to our audience?
Well, I want to say to the audience, thank you for having me. Without you as audience, there would be no place for me to be interviewed. There would be
Okay.
no IKEMBA TV. So thank you for being there with us. Thank you for watching. And I hope that you learn a thing or two from everything we've talked here today. And you can always connect with us at IKEMBA 1 TV, and you can connect with me too on social media, Dr. Tasie Njemonwu Daniel, LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram, everywhere.
Okay, that's so beautiful too. His Excellency Dr. Daniel Tasie Njemonwu. And I'm pretty sure we're happy to meet you. And you should also be ready to answer some questions when they begin to drop them. I mean, our reactionist. So don't forget to follow us on all our social media pages. On Facebook is IKEMBA1 TV. On Instagram is IKEMBA1 TV. You can also TikTok it at IKEMBA1 TV. And don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channels at IKEMBA1 TV. And don't forget to follow your queen. On Facebook is Queen Emilia Donatus in all the social media. Don't forget to rediscovering yourself is a thing you should focus on. And every time in your life, authenticity is the clarity. Don't be shallow. This is Easy IKEMBA One TV, redefining culture and spirit. And I still remain your African Chinese Queen Emilia Donato. See you next time. Bye.
A heart that beats with pride, that celebrates the essence of our heritage and dynamism of our future. The richness of our tradition and vibrancy of our celebration.
Experience the pinnacle of African entertainment.
Show some love. Put your hands together for MOP.
Lifestyle choice from cutting-edge technology
Let's go meet some.
to cultural fashion. Stay informed with latest news updates within Africa and beyond. Dive into the world of African cinema where stories come to life.
Peace, progress, and stability in the family.
With a diverse lineup of educative shows and inspiration.
This is IKEMBA One TV, redefining African culture and the spirit.